Hi, if you have those jowls sagging, maybe a sagging chin or a jawline and even a neck, and it doesn't matter how much facial massage you do, face yoga and facial exercise, what you need to do is release a certain fascia point. Really important to release any fascia glue. So when you do this, instead of everything drawing down, everything will be lifting up. Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to the Fascia Lift Method. I've been a skincare facialist for the last 8 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your skincare journey. So the point we're going to be working today is just below the collarbone on the chest. And again, if this has got stuck, if we have fascia glue which is stuck, not creating any space for nutrients, oxygen, detoxification, this will actually drag and pull everything down. So you want to release this and lift everything up. So taking our hands now, I like to cross our hands over to where the collarbone is just below and just gently place onto the chest here and then just very gently tug down almost a centimetre, making sure that our feet are nice and straight and you're sitting nice and straight and your back is in alignment and your shoulders are in line with your ears, so we're nice and in alignment. If we're shortening the neck, hunching over like we can do on our telephones and also our computers and TV, this doesn't allow for extra oxygen and nutrients. So we want to be nice and straight as if there's a piece of string coming all the way up to the ceiling. So placing on, pulling down slightly, and then we're just going to take the tongue to the roof of the mouth, what they call mewing. This will literally and just naturally just lift up that jawline and also getting into the correct position. And then once we've done that, we're just going to lift up and place and hold our chin for literally 5 seconds. Obviously, if you have any neck issues, please see a doctor first, and you don't want to go too high up. You just want to go what's comfortable for you. So placing, holding, gently pull down. Nice gentle belly breath in through the nose. And as we breathe out, we're just placing the tongue to the roof of the mouth and lift up. And come back down and then turn our head to the side. Again, roof with our mewing to the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and the gentle breathe in. And then just gently come upwards. And coming back out again, and then moving all the way to the other side. Placing, holding gently by about a centimetre, just a little pull down to really help unstick that fascia glue. And then mewing, so tongue to the roof of the mouth, and we're going to hold again for 5 seconds. So lifting up. And come down and gently come out of it. So what we've done is we've actually stretched the fascia just slightly, moving it in lots of different directions, because the fascia is a structural webbing throughout the whole of the body, which is almost, if you can think of, like a spider's web, so it's in lots of different directions. So by moving very gently and just moving in a different direction on the neck and also the head area, we're just slightly just stretching and moving the fascia for a great fascia release, and also unsticking that fascia glue. So now we're going to take our fingers and we're going to place one hand again onto the collarbone, take the other hand and just lift up all the way nice and light to the chin area, and then working along nice and slow and mindful. The skin on the neck is very fine and delicate. We're lifting up first. And then on the other side, we're also moving lymph, which is very also close to the surface of the skin. I like to do 3 on each side. And then once we've lifted up, we're going to be moving across now. So placing our thumb under our chin and then our fingers above into a hook. Let's just gently glide along now, along that jawline where we have plenty of lymph nodes here. Moving everything across. You may want to swallow at this point, as you can literally feel things moving along. And I really like to do some really lovely belly breaths while I'm doing these fascia exercises. In through the mouth, sorry, in through the nose for 4, out through the nose for 6. Then lifting up and across now, working part of the jowl area and lower part of the face. And this is why it's really important to just have a little bit of oil on. Nothing too slippery or too oily, just something for a nice little bit of slip, grip and glide. And whatever you do apply to your skin is going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So if you can get something with lovely organic ingredients like my Kingship Skin range. And then placing our hands by the side of the ears here, let's just massage the masseter muscle. Again, round circular motions, nice and light. Hold a lot of tension in this area. And then just the other way, relaxing the face. Now, because we've released the fascia from the chest all along to the lower part of the face, when you do any other fascia work, any massage, lymphatic drainage, we're going to have, again, more oxygen, nutrients, and also more for detoxification, because we've unstuck any tight fascia glue for creating more space. And then just gliding at the front of the ears, and then also behind the ears, where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then taking the fingers, just working a round circular motion all along the bottom of the head, the occipital bone, and the top of the neck. And we hold a lot of tension here, so give it a really lovely, gentle massage. And then when the fingers are touching, if you can just gently glide down, again, we're doing this nice and light today, down the big SEM muscle, down to the collarbone, one hand at a time. Also, please comment down below. Tell me how you're finding this fascia work today. And then also from the chin all the way down, literally our beginning point where we did our lymphatic drainage gateway opening, taking the pads of the fingers and just above where the collarbone is, you can just give those a few gentle presses again. And this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within the lower part of the face, the chest, under the jawline, lower face, into the body, ready for elimination. Now, as always, I'd really recommend a glass of warm, lukewarm water, body temperature almost, to really help hydrate the fascia and also for detoxification as well for the neck and the shoulders and also the head area. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing, and please comment down below and also tell me where you're from and if there's any other fascia techniques you'd love me to share with you. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.